I'm gonna head up to Albany Falls Dam today. It's nice and sunny out. There's an uncharted road. Me and Joseph are gonna walk to the cemetery. This double-layered mask is going in the garbage can. I can't breathe wearing it, so guess where it's going? Goodbye. Okay, today I'm gonna go and do some scripture memory. I'm gonna go write out some verses, and then I'm gonna quote and memorize them. I've been lackluster on that. I haven't been doing as much as I should, so I'm gonna get on to that and get that stuff done. Okay, so I don't know if you knew, but I was actually doing my thing. I was sitting here doing my memory verses. So as I said before, when I did talk about my systematic theology, you want to put all the references, and I'll put this on I'll just put a picture of it. I'll do something like that. So you put all your references here. You memorize these alone. Then you memorize your verses. And over time, you say it weekly. So you say it weekly, and then you say it let's say every Monday. You just quote these alone, then you do your verses. And then eventually, these will get strong. These will get strong. And when you can say them with quite a bit of ease without, when it's like that, then you can move on to taking your subtopic, your subtopics, and your references, and you can put them together like 2 Timothy 2:16, 2:17, and then you quote them together. That says, breathed out by God. It's biblical Holy Scriptures. Then you can put them together, but not until these get strong to where you can say them with ease. Do you do that? Then, now you can't say them weekly for a long time because you're going to get quite a stack of, you move on to goodness of God, the holiness of God, Christian conduct, Christian liberty, all these things. You ain't gonna have time you ain't gonna be able to do these all every week. So eventually, these have to move to, once you can say them together, that is this and this, with ease, and it's like that, then you can move to monthly and say it once a month. You gotta pick a day of the month and just say it, or once a month, for the first Monday of every month. Whenever that first Monday comes, you just say them. And then you can say monthly. Eventually, it'll be as easy and natural as breathing. And eventually, you can move it to 3 to 4 months to a couple times a year. Believe me, it's a good method to use, and it works. So I thought I'd give you that. Okay, Joseph was bored and he left me. Yeah, he didn't want to be here anymore. Now I'm stuck here being bored out of my mind, but that's okay. When I was single, I hated doing laundry, but I did it. It's part of being responsible. So yeah. Other than that though, it's pretty nice out here. Today is one of my days I'm going to go to church, but I'm not going to stay too long. I just don't think I'm going to stay that long. For reasons. My throat don't like me right now. I'm not sick, it's just my throat is all scratchy and I don't want to be there for too long. I want to maybe get some of the worship and then head downtown. We're off to church now. Sucky weather. I'm not going to probably be at church long though. And like I said, I'm probably not going to be at church that long. Probably won't be too long. Probably just head down to Burger King. I'll review my verses before we get going. If I go home, throat sucks right now. Don't know why, but it does. So, other than that, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull the trigger and get the GoPro 8 once I get my stimulus. With some, I'm gonna get some accessories with it too, so I can save the front display. So the GoPro 9 actually sucks. There are too many glitches on it. I'm gonna try out, 4K, whatever. So the difference between image stabilization and not image stabilization, because I know it definitely has that. Alright, I left church. My throat hurts too much. It's just, my throat's not feeling the greatest. But I just left because I didn't want to be in there all sickly like, so. Let's go across, Jojo. Come here. Let's go across the street. But yeah, I didn't want to be in there all sickly. So I left. I don't hate the church or anything like that, but right now I just don't want to be in there all coughing and hacking. That's all. Place is booming today. Joseph's playing right now. Today's church, it shouldn't be that bad today for me. I'm not coughing anymore. I haven't been coughing for a couple of days. I left early last week because I didn't want to be in there coughing, hacking away. So, I feel a lot better this week. I had a little cough for like 2-3 days after that, but I haven't had a problem ever since, so we'll be staying the whole day, the whole time for church. Church went well. Got to listen to Jared preaching. I agree with him almost most of the stuff until he started getting on at the end decisionism. which is not taught in the scriptures. I don't care what anybody says, it's not taught. It's not there, and you can't find it in the scriptures. Show me the verse that teaches decisionism. It's more like you need to preach repentance and faith, and put your faith in Jesus and believe in the gospel. So, other than that, no, it was good. We're not going to be buying the church, though. They chose not to let us buy the church from the Pine Ridge Community Church. So it happens to be run by a denomination. Sometimes it happens. It's okay, though. It's not our place. It's not our place. But either way, I could meet him in a tent and be just fine with that. That's where church is going to be. In a tent, I'd be fine with that. Okay, I'm going to sand these bad boys up. These ones are going to get sand right here. They're going to get sanded. And a couple of these are going to get feed and wax. So, and this baseball bat here, it's going to get coat of oil. And then I'm going to paste wax. First the baseball bat, then the walking stick, and then we're going to do the feed wax. We're done, guys. So once every 4 to 6 months, you can put a coat of feed and wax on your wood. Me holding it like this, it's gonna get oil off my hands in it. The reason I did that, though, so when that oil starts to cure in there, it's because it's gonna get deeper and deeper. When it starts to cure there with my hands, it'll make it more protective. So that's what we did. These are gonna put wrist straps on them. I'll probably take photos of them or whatever and get them done. Okay, I've been working on this chair. I've been waiting to get some bar clamps. My friend let me borrow some bar clamps. Once I got them figured out, I was able to glue it in there. So I'm gonna let this set up and get nice and dry and harden in there. And then the next day, tomorrow, I think I'm gonna sand it. But I didn't want this chair to go, to waste. That big huge crack in there, it's like I need some bar clamps. I got them in there. So I have to make a cane for Bobby. His name is Bobby. I gotta make a cane for him. I gotta get to work on it today. Anyways, they did put up, this is still off limits. So yeah, still off limits. It still says, that's what it says. Dear loyal guests, the playground is closed. We apologize for any inconvenience. Thank you, Burger King. Joseph toying with the machine again. Life's been pretty chaotic for me as of late. It's been like extra crazy a little bit. Dealing with stuff that I guess Tammy will be keeping us aside. I think I told you before, like a month and a half ago, about her having to fill out a pamphlet to see if she qualifies to keep SSI, so she does. So life has been quite busy. I haven't had much time to do much. I'm running around like a crazy person trying to get stuff done. We're off for home now. I gotta go work on that chair. Something about Jason Fox. Something about Jason Fox. They're just fighting for his justice, I guess. All the cars down there. Jason Fox got murdered in this town. And I don't know if they ever brought the man to justice or whatever. I don't know. But I guess that's what it's all about. Okay, I got the chair all sanded up with 180 grit sandpaper. 180. All I was doing was coming in here and doing that. You can see where the big crack was. Right in there. Which I need to smooth it out a little more. So but anyways, then I'm gonna re-oil it. And I'm probably gonna re-oil it. I got the bottom part down here as well. This part as well in here. So I gotta come in here and re-oil that. So I'm gonna be doing that a little bit later. I'm not gonna let it soak in too long though. I'm gonna put it on there, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna coat this with oil once a year at least, like the ass chair that I did. I'm sitting in the chair right now. You can see it behind me, and it seems to hold up. That glue is doing the job that I wanted it to do. So that's what I want. That glue to hold up on this chair. So it'll hold up for quite a long time. Luckily I got those bar clamps from Larry though, so that made my life so much easier. I had those bar clamps on him. I apologize for that too bad, it's kind of windy. But I'm gonna put the oil on the chair now. I'm not too worried about the dust though. I'm not too worried about it, because I'm gonna wipe it back after it's done, so I don't wipe back most of the dust anyways. I don't know if you can see the spots, but there's one spot right here that sucked it up, but it's all well oiled now. All I gotta do is give it a few minutes and let it cure. It seems to be sucking it up somewhat. I don't know if you can see the spots. There are a few spots in there that's absorbed. I paid $26 for this chair. And the brake, well, it's because of the grain. But I'm gonna give it a few more minutes and I'm gonna wipe it back. I gave it a good 10 minutes. I'm gonna wipe it back. It's the top part, then I'll do the rest.